Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm a happiness and success coach, and today I wanted to talk about some research that shows that there's one thing that you can do that makes you happier at work. So that one thing is actually really straightforward. It's having a work best friend. And actually, research shows that not only does that make you happier, it actually makes you perform better as well, which I think is really interesting. So actually it's not just about kind of making you happier. It actually, there's benefits in there for employers as well as for you. So I've been thinking about kind of why that might be, why it might make you happy, why it might make you perform better. And I think there's a few things potentially that could be the reasons. I think just having somebody that you've got kind of commonalities with, things that you share, things that you like. I think that's really helpful. I think having somebody that actually's got your back is also another one that's really helpful. And I think having kind of a really strong relationship with someone that you can be really open and honest with, I think makes a really big difference, particularly in a work environment. So if you have a work best friend already, that's great. Go and tell them that you appreciate them and how grateful you are for them. If you don't have a work best friend, what I would say is cultivate one. Go and try and start to find one. So actually, kind of, you've got to put yourself out there a little bit, I think, to reap the benefits of this. So you really, this is a time when you have to kind of, you've got to socialise. You've got to ask people if they want to go for lunch. You've got to stop and take some time and like look up from your computer, look up from your desk, and make the effort to engage in conversation and to make friends with people. Because it obviously it pays off. If it makes you happier and it makes you perform better, it's worth putting that effort in. For those people that don't work in a workplace necessarily, but actually you might work from home, or you might have your own business or work remotely, actually sometimes it's a little bit harder to put some of that effort in and actually to put some of that effort in, and also to kind of have those relationships and keep them going. But actually I think it's more important, because if you're working from home, or if you have your own business, you can actually be quite isolated, and it makes life much more difficult. So again, find your tribe, find people that are in a similar position to you, and actually work out what can work for you, whether it's kind of, I don't know, catching up at the same time every day for 5 minutes, or just kind of, you know, having wine Fridays where you kind of all get on a Skype and have some red wine and catch up then, even if you are remotely, even if you are remote even. So having a work best friend is one thing you can do to be happier at work, and it makes you perform better. So cultivate those relationships. Thank you very much for listening. More in about a week. Thank you.